How you doing, folks? Diving on to another topic. Second topic being sci-fi versus sci-fi, meaning sci-fi SYFY versus sci-fi SCI FI with a flying saucer. The way it used to be, the good old-fashioned sci-fi. It's not like it used to be, where the channel has went downhill, and it's not the same like it used to be as when we were kids, and it was just so nostalgic and exciting, and just there were aliens, and the title had a flying saucer on it, and it aired things like X Files and Star Trek, and we've seen special features on Sundays, like Creature Feature Sundays or something like that. I think it was Sunday nights that they did creature features, and then it would be a Star Trek night, and then it would be a zombie night. So they would have like specific titles for different nights for the Sci-Fi channel, I believe, and it's just not the same anymore. So now it's Sci-Fi, SYFI. Fuck my ass, SYFY. We all know it's not the same. It doesn't air the same stuff. You don't see Babylon 5 on there. You don't see Star Trek like you used to. I think they used to air Star Trek. I mean, X Files. I think they did. But either way, when you turn on the Sci-Fi channel now, it's like they've got Fast and the Furious on, or they have films like Harry Potter, and it's just, I'm sitting there going, this isn't a rant. Just to make that clear, I'm not ranting, nor did I want to, because I'm not really good at ranting. But I will say it's out of place. Don't you think Harry Potter being on the Sci-Fi channel? I don't know. It's a little out of place, maybe. Some might say, but in no way, shape, or form is sci-fi the same as sci-fi anymore. Even on Halloween, they had specials like Puppet Master and Pumpkinhead. They would air all these fun full moon films. And what do we get now on the Sci-Fi channel? SYFY, a Harry Potter fucking marathon. Blow it out your ass. How about that? I don't know if I'm the only one who's noticed this, but the Sci-Fi channel has gone downhill. I don't know if they lost some money or whatever happened, but I think it was something to do with the rights or something like that. Or see here, Google's a good friend, right? Why did Sci-Fi change to Sci-Fi? Sci-Fi channel changed its name to Sci-Fi in 2009, which I don't think it was that soon, was it? For a few reasons. Trademarkability. The name Sci-Fi is too generic to trademark, but the unusual spelling of sci-fi makes it impossible. Makes it possible. Brand refreshing, but I don't know what. NBC Universal, the network's owner, wanted to update the brand and broaden its appeal. So he wanted to broaden its appeal and update the fucking brand. But nothing that airs there has to do with sci-fi to begin with. When it used to be Star Trek and Babylon 5 and Stargate and things like that. Things we knew and loved as horror sci-fi geeks. But they would even air horror. They would do some decent sci-fi horror films. Again, like Pumpkinhead. They did their special creature features, which I think was Sunday nights. stupid. Dude, when I was a kid, Sci-Fi would air in my grandmother's living room. My grandfather would show me Sci-Fi on the Sci-Fi channel. It was always Star Trek, Stargate SG-1, Babylon 5, Star Trek, things like that. It just, the channel has gone downhill. There's things on there that are still sci-fi. Don't get me wrong. Like, you'll see, like, technically what it's airing is still sci-fi, but it's not the sci-fi that we once knew and loved. The SCIFI with the flying saucer and the fucking title. It's SYFY. What the fuck are you talking about? SYFY. Fuck you. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? It's not the same as it used to be. It's lame. You're airing movies that have nothing to do with sci-fi to begin with. Yeah, you want to broaden the appeal. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I want to wipe my ass with your name. How about that? Not sci-fi. That's not sci-fi. Is that sci-fi? SYFY? How does that make sense? Those still play things like our typical horror films, and but we don't get the same sort of creature feature lineup, or accidentally dialing something. Oopsie. We don't get the same lineup. It was Star Trek, Stargate SG-1, Babylon 5, Star Trek, and then we get our horror. We get creature features, which we don't see any damn creature features on the fucking we don't see any damn creature features on Sci-Fi anymore. It was films like old films like 20 Million Miles to Earth, The Giant Claw, some old Godzilla films. It's not the same anymore. Sci-Fi is now Sci-Fi. SYFY. How many more times can I say it, It's not the same anymore. It's just not nostalgic like it used to be. But it's just not the same anymore. I don't know what happened from sci-fi to sci-fi. I mean, we don't see those classic films airing anymore, classic shows airing anymore, things like that. And they were very. It's like they had a warmth. They had a warmth. They had a warmth to them, and we don't see it anymore because they want to air the damn Harry Potter films. So I find that weird. Anyway, I'm just covering that topic. You let me know how you feel about how the Sci-Fi channel has changed from SCIFI to SYFY, Sci-Fi. How do you feel about that change? You just let me know what you think down below on how it's changed. If you like it, you like it. That's your thoughts. I think that the channel has gone downhill. I don't think it's the same. It doesn't feel the same. It's weird. Nostalgia is gone. So that's sad. It's like my grandfather showed me all these classic shows like Star Trek and all these Star Trek films. Star Trek Next Generation, Star Trek 1966 with William Shatner, or Stargate SG-1, or Stargate Atlantis, Star Trek, just whatever. The $6 Million Man, or Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff. I mean, we don't see the same things anymore. Knight Rider was a classic. Again, they aired creature features. We don't see those anymore. Watchers, Watchers 2, Watchers 3, Watchers Reborn, Pumpkinhead, Puppet Master. All the silliness and the cheesiness just gone, and we were having fun with it. We didn't even know what we were missing. Star Trek Next Generations would have to be one of my favorite Star Treks, series wise, because Patrick Stewart does a good job for me. So, again, nothing against William Shatner. I love William Shatner. Of course, the original face of Michael Myers. What couldn't I love? But yeah, I love my original Sci-Fi, and it's like the channel has changed so much. It changed so much. Yeah, let me know what you think down below on the Sci-Fi channel, and what your thoughts on it now, and how you feel about it. I'm in no way angry. I'm confused because what used to be special is now generic and very watered down. I don't know how to put it into words, but yeah, I don't have fun with it like I used to, I'll tell you that. The Sci-Fi channel was a mysterious channel. You turned on, you didn't know what you were gonna see. From these classic sci-fi horror films to classic sci-fi shows like Star Trek, you didn't know what you were gonna see. It was a time where it was like very dangerous almost. It was like, well, okay, what the hell am I gonna see? Because you didn't know what was gonna happen, and you were young, and it was very, I don't want to say magical. It was very mysterious. And now they have all the Harry Potter films airing on there, which is weird. What was once Sci-Fi, SCIFI, is now Sci-Fi, SYFY, because they wanted to broaden the appeal of their channel. But what they don't realize is that they lose real fans doing it, because there are real fans who are real sci-fi fans, and they're losing them doing that. I mean, I miss when I was a kid. It was fun, Looking forward to Star Trek, eating some ice cream next to my grandpa. Didn't know what movie was going to come on next. They aired quite a bit of horror films, though. Quite a bit. They aired quite a bit of horror films. Sci-fi horror. Let me know what you think down below. What are your thoughts on the way Sci-Fi has gone about? Thank you for watching.